Oh. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight. Looks like we are in a different world today, but don't worry, we got so many things to talk about you won't even notice. Check this out.
There he is.
There I am. So, good morning, everybody. How you doing, Eric? Let's just get to this. Let's just get to the stories. But first, tell everybody what day it is.
Man, I knew you were going to do that to me because I wasn't ready. Like the days I'm ready, you're like, okay, let's just move on. And the days I'm not ready, you're like, hey, what do you got, Eric? It's like
I know, man, that you need to be on it.
All right, so it's Monday. Was it Monday thing, I think? Or is it Motivation Monday? That's what it was, right?
Yeah, Motivational Monday. Good morning, everybody.
All right, we got a lot of stuff here, so I'm just going to pick something. Besides, it's the first day of summer because yesterday was the solstice. It's International Day of Yoga.
Okay, there we go. Eric, do you do yoga?
No, probably should, but I don't.
Here, Eric, this one's for you. Being Prime Day, I guess we should do a deal on all prime cut meats. You know, I love the idea of it being Yoga Day, but Eric, you already said what day it was, man. How are you going to change it up?
It is Prime Day though, which is important, you know. But again, we want to support local, but sometimes you just can't resist Prime Day. Logan, San Martin didn't even know what Prime Day was 5 minutes ago. I had to explain it to him.
I didn't even know. It doesn't. It just flies over my head, but it makes a lot of sense because Eric loves to go ahead and get those deals because obviously you got to get a lot of stuff in order for you to proceed with all the things that you have going on, Eric. So, anyways,
yeah, I just bought 27 shares, so it adds up.
And you told me to bring my own.
Well, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love my chair. My chair.
I'm waiting for your desk to get assembled.
Yeah,
you can sit on your desk.
Good morning, Pam. How are you doing? Logan, Haley, Nancy, how are you guys doing this morning? Okay, let's just go ahead and get into the freaking. I mean, it's insane, guys. Last week, okay, this is what ended up happening. We ended up like happier than happy that there was rain in the skies. We did a rain dance. We had fun. We enjoyed it, but it came with a price. Unfortunately, ended up starting several fires in the Prescott National Forest. We're going to discuss those right now because that's kind of where we're at right now. So this past yesterday, Debbie Manley sent us a news release. So let me go ahead and go over real quick for you guys. Firefighters are fighting 4 fires in the Chino Valley Ranger District. Okay, so this is outside, I think it's northwest of Holden, if I'm not mistaken. 4 different fires on the Chino Valley Ranger District, east of Highway 89. It's the size of Raphael is 400 acres. Sand Flat is 3 acres. Archibald, 1 acre. Hornet, 1 acre. Percentage contained is varied among the fires. Causing is lightning. The vegetation, pinyon, juniper, and grass. The summary: the rugged terrain and remote access to the fire perimeter is driving the indirect fire management strategy. Fire managers' main objective today is to prepare roads and trail for potential firing operation tactics. This will allow fire managers to respond to the dynamic environment of fire. The main safety concerns are extreme heat and thunderstorms in the area. All 4 fires are north of the Verde River. The Raphael fire lies about 2 miles north of Perkinsville and is currently the most active of the fires. The Sand Flat, Archibald, and Horny fires lies 3/4 miles north of Perkinsville and are being monitored with little to no change. So resources are 2 hotshot crews, 1 Type 3 engine, 1 Type 6 engine. And this is the biggest thing right here, guys. Remember, if you fly, they cannot stop the fire. So please do not fly the drones as they are trying to go ahead and have the air clear of any people or anything that could literally potentially damage the whole efforts. The other biggest fire that's happening right now is in Strawberry Pine, and that right there, Eric, we were talking about earlier. I mean, this one is insane because it went from 0 to 17,000, I think, is what they actually ended up posting last night. Let me see if we could go ahead and find that information. I know I sent it to you earlier this morning.
You sent me the list was so long, San Martin. It just was like, ugh. I mean, there's so many fires.
Yeah, there is, and it's sad to go ahead and talk about it all, but at the same time, we knew that it was coming. It's just a little bit drier. So the backburn fire caused evacuations for the residents in Strawberry, Hunt Ranch, and the Pine. The fire reportedly started due to lightning. So the lightning, the rain came with a little bit of destruction, but at the same time, it seems like the biggest one going right now is the Backbone fire. So we want to, send our love and our prayers to that location because they need a lot of help. They evacuated Strawberry and Pine, and this morning on our personal Facebook page, I don't know if you guys saw that, but they ended up issuing a actual get ready, go. Let me get the story for that one real quick.
Here, and I'm going to try to share one of the pictures from the Verde Valley.
Okay, go ahead.
That's not what I wanted here. Hold on. Don't share that. That's all the fires. You go ahead and share that. Look at that. That's all the fires right now in Arizona. Do you see that?
Yes, I do definitely see that.
Yeah, these are all the fires. So we got Slate Fire, Kaibab, Rock Buttes Fire. Raphael Fire, Cornville Fire. I think is under control and contained. The Backbone Fire.
The Raphael Fire is the one that we were going to discuss right now. Coconino. We have just informed that the Coconino County and the Coconino County Sheriff's Office has ordered immediate evacuation for the area around Sycamore Canyon in the area of south of Forest Service Road 535 off Forest Service Road. Garland and Prairie is reminded to be ready mode. So I know it's not in our area, but we do like to travel. Like we were supposed to go to Pine Top this weekend, and I don't know if that's going to be possible, especially with probably the smoke headed north and stuff like that. So if you guys have plans to go north this year, this week, or even in the next couple of weeks, you might want to go ahead and change your ideas. But a lot of fires are going on, man, and it's sad. As of right now, I don't think any resources are needed except for the location of Pine Top and Strawberry. I know that they're setting up a lot of things for the people and for the animals that either are left behind. I think they're just letting them loose, man. They're letting them loose.
Yeah, they are. And there's the sheriff is setting up big animal areas to take your animals, horses, and things like that. I just shared this picture right here is from the Verde Valley last night.
Wow.
And so yeah, absolutely crazy. And just so we know, we are getting an influx of people that had reservations that were going to Pine and Payson and things like that, and they are now coming to the Prescott area because there's nowhere else to go. You and I were talking last night. We're like, okay, where should we go in the next couple of weeks on vacation? And everywhere is either 115 plus degrees or on fire. There's really nowhere else to go that's close.
Man, this is insane, guys. It happened last year too. We were seeing a lot of fires pop up and stuff because it's just dry, we're expected rain this Wednesday, but we are also expecting the temperatures to drop. So this morning it was a little bit crisper this morning. It wasn't as warm. So that's pretty cool.
There's humidity in the air, right?
Yeah, there's definitely a humidity in the air, but the thing is that we are actually also looking at the weather, and once again the 10-day forecast is running like this. Monday is 89, so that's 10 degrees lower than it was supposed to. 88. Oh, here we go.
Here you go, San Martin. If you want to click share, and then while you're reading it.
Yeah, so I don't know if yours is the same one, WeatherBug, but Wednesday we are looking at 30% chance of rain, but that once again also comes with thunderstorms. So it's kind of hard to go ahead and celebrate the rain when we know that it could cause destruction. So it looks like the temperatures are going to be dropping this week, which is totally cool because one of the things that they were actually dealing with on the fire line is the heat. The heat is getting way too extreme, and not to mention with the fire right next to them, I can only imagine how much hotter it is, especially with all that gear. So we sent, I don't know if you could go to our page, but we ended up sharing a picture, a bunch of pictures, and it was a gratitude picture for all the fathers that are on the fire. And I think the Prescott, the Facebook page. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay, no problem.
So the Facebook page itself was actually having a lot of love for the fathers yesterday. Happy Father's Day, Eric. I mean, gosh.
Oh, thank you, bud. Thank you. Here, I'm pulling it up. Give me 1 second. Prescott. The pictures
Eric,
coming out of this is just crazy.
Yeah, and these things are insanely not exactly what we were expecting over the Father's Day weekend. But once again, we shout out to all the fathers out there that are fighting the fires for us. It's pretty somber. But anyways, if anybody has any information that they want to share or pictures, please go ahead and just share them to the editor at theprescotttimes.com, or just go ahead and post them at the Facebook page, or message us, or whatever it may be.
There you go. I got the page up with your pictures.
Okay, so this one right here is of the Raphael fire, if I'm not mistaken, that is evacuating some people in the Cottonwood area. The ones that I wanted to show were the ones that were actually over from the father. I think it was the Father Day's post. Giving some love and shout out. There it is, right there.
There it is.
So see, this is the Father's Day post right here, giving it a shout out. But all the pictures in there are just extreme. There's that helicopter one right there, Eric. Now tell me that isn't like one of the coolest things ever. There's a guy sitting below it, and looking at the I would call at that point in time the savior of all saviors, man. Just come on, rain on me right now. But look at them working hard out there just to go ahead and keep us safe. So that's kind of cool. I appreciate that 100%. So, Eric, this weekend was full of craziness, things that you probably would not have ever expected to happen. And you know what? We are actually growing through some growing pains of the water issues. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, CWAG is it CWAG? CWAG is posting like crazy right now.
Yep. Yeah, and it's actually really doing they're trying to bring awareness toward the water scenarios, and a lot of people are talking about actual water issues that are happening in our area. People's wells are going dry. It's just one of those things that these are the things that happen when we don't have water coming to our tables. So it happens, and we have to go ahead and monitor our water. I think what I've heard actually, Eric, is that Arizona might be going into a water rationing scenario. Now, what this means, it doesn't mean that we have to ration the water where you have to go downtown and get your water buckets filled. It means that we, start watering at different times of the day. We take lesser showers, and we basically, stop filling up our pools. And if we do fill up our pools, I mean, let's just face it. Like,
fortunately, there's not many pools in Prescott.
There's a lot of stand-up ones going up, man.
That's right. Good point. There is a lot of stand-up ones. And then, what does that mean about all the splash pads going in? They waste a lot of water, don't they?
They're recycling the water. I guess there is a system that's in place for the Prescott one, and that's the kind of problem that they were having in the Prescott Valley one, is that they didn't have a recycle one, so they were just releasing that water down into that waste management water that was down right there on, I think it's Lakeshore. Maybe Lakeshore, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just kind of like, I haven't been out there, so I don't know the demographics of where that location is, but I heard there was going to be two of them.
Yeah.
Is the pump that pumps the water back in, pumps the water back out, or it does like the pool scenario. So the water comes into the pool, it goes through the recycling, and then comes back out. So that's what the Prescott one is, and the one in Prescott Valley had to shut down until they actually have that, and pretty much probably has to deal with the actual waste of water. I mean,
I bet they went through way more water than they were expecting.
Exactly. They're like, oh, okay, that's a lot of water to be wasting for each splash pad. So, or each day that they're going to be utilizing that. I mean, I can only imagine how many gallons of water was being used in those past. I think it was only open for a week, if I'm not mistaken.
It was like a week, yeah.
I think they just wanted to go ahead and keep the date of it, the grand opening, and then they're like, okay, cool. Now that you guys all like it, let's just go ahead and just
turn it off till next year.
We'll be back.
No, I don't think it's going to be closed that long. I think they said a couple of weeks, right?
from what they said, I guess the part wasn't coming in as they were expecting it. So when they were expecting it, I don't know. It's way over my pay grade. They say way over my pay grade.
All right. So big news. I mean, I saw so many people posting photos and pictures and videos and live videos. There was a big concert in town yesterday.
There was a huge concert yesterday. Oh my gosh, my news feed is flooded with Toby Keith.
I felt like I was there with all the news feed flooded.
That did not look like Prescott, Arizona, my friend. It did not look like Arizona. So it looks like Prescott Valley was blessed with a great turnout. It looks like it was a sold out show. So it was awesome. Toby Keith, TC, did you go?
Carpenter, Toby Keith. I'd say he won something, but I got nothing. Do you have something?
Who won something?
I said TC Carpenter. He said Toby Keith, or he said Toby. I was like, all right, he won, but I got nothing for him.
Yeah, we were trying to sell that. So yeah, Toby Keith came in and he freaking lit up the night last night on Father's Day. It was huge. Yeah, he said we went for Tracy's birthday. Awesome, man. She could have been blessed, man, because like I said, we posted one picture of it, and then we asked everybody to go ahead and post their pictures of their experience, and so far so good. Our actual news feed is doing huge. So if you guys want to go back to the Prescott Times Facebook page, go check it out. There's a lot of great pictures.
Well, and you said something like 200 events were added to the calendar?
Yes, but it comes with a little bit of a problem. Okay, so
you overloaded the events calendar. There's too many events now, right?
Yeah, there's over 200 and some odd events were posted over the weekend. So we were getting down and getting busy over here at the Prescott Times. So we're going to have our calendar up and ready, but we're going to have to probably do a little construction on the website because basically our background is black and our font is white. And so now what we think we need to do is change the background to white and then our font to black so everybody could read it at the same time. The events calendar is showing the font in a darker gray color, and it's not actually showing what I'm wanting to show. So
how do people see this events calendar? I've yet to see it too.
Well, if you go to the PrescottTimes.com, you could go ahead and
look at that. It's right at the top. It says calendar of events.
There we go, Eric. That's what I'm talking about.
Holy cow.
You go right here to the Prescott Times, and you can go ahead and find that. And once again, we're going to need to go ahead and change the background into a light background because I can't see it at all, man. It sucks. I'm like so saddened because I like the black theme, but the black theme has to go, unfortunately.
Got it. Well, so yeah, it's interesting. I love how it's broken out: Chino Valley events, Prescott Valley events, and Prescott events. I mean, that's really cool. There's that much going on. You got to break it out into categories.
Yes, most definitely. So huge things happening over at the Prescott Times. I can't believe that that many events could be posted in one weekend. And it's just a catch up.
How do people get you events? I guess that's my question. If I have an event, because we've got our grand opening, how do I get that to you?
You go ahead and send it to the editor at the PrescottTimes.com. In most cases, we go ahead and post everything for free. We actually will have an ability to post your own events. All we have to do is just set it through. So we are going to be posting that link on the same page. So if you guys want to go ahead and put your events on that page, you can go ahead and submit them, and then we'll get them in there. But besides that, you can go ahead and email us at the PrescottTimes.com.
Hey, and you got Laura just sent you 100 stars.
That's what I'm talking about, Laura. You the best. So weird having both of you without backdrops in the video.
It's like when we're getting dressed, we coordinate these things.
I'm in my bedroom, guys. No, I'm up here at the Prescott Resort. We did a little weekend staycation, so it was really fun. There was a lot of music out here last Saturday night. It was pretty awesome, especially on the back patio, and then having the sunset and the back patio. Like, this place is just beautiful to be at.
And I'm at the office. One day we'll have the studio done.
Yes, most definitely. We're looking forward to that. But anyways, let's go ahead and give some love to our sponsors real quick, guys, because the sponsors is what makes this madman tick. Let's see this.
Oh, you're muted, bud. I can't hear you.
Oh, hold on.
And meanwhile, Larry just sent you 99 stars. Look at that appreciation right there.
99, that's what I'm talking about. So if you guys want to go ahead and be a part of our morning sponsors or sponsors in general, please be a part of it and go to sales at theprescotttimes.com, and we would love to have you on there. You guys are amazing. Everything that these business partners are doing for the community is basically a twofold thing. We get the word out for them, and they actually help us keep all this information for free to our community. So thank you guys. You guys are amazing to do that for us. I appreciate that. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that, man. Larry actually got some, what do you call it? He has some stars coming. I mean, he has some events coming up for the 9/11. I know it's a little bit earlier, but he says that he has some big things happening for the little tribute out there in Chino Valley. So we want to go ahead and help that out. There's actually some major construction going out there. If you guys want to go ahead and buy some, how do we send stars?
Where you buy the bricks, right?
But yeah, you can buy the bricks out there at the well, actually get in contact with Larry, or if Larry has a link that they could go ahead and send you some money or send you some whatever for that, just go ahead and put that link on our page, Larry, and we'll go ahead and try to send it out there. But you'll start seeing more of that because we're going to help them out there. We feel like we're obligated to help out with one of the memorials that remember 9/11 in general. Pam,
that's such a cool area out there. That's a cool thing to have in our community.
It is. It's very cool. And I'm going to answer this question, Pam. Right below on Facebook only, there's a bottom part right there. There's a thing where you can go ahead and show some love by showing the hearts and stuff. But then there's another one next to it said send some stars. And at that point in time, you will have to purchase the stars, which are like $0.01 a star or something. I don't know.
That only shows up on my mobile. It doesn't show up on my desktop. Is that right?
I don't know, Eric. I don't know. I hardly ever go on to a page and see stars going. So anyways, guys, today is going to be Monday motivation. I guess the motivation is don't stop, just keep going, and obviously stay cool.
Right.
Stay cool, guys. Stay cool out there. It's only the beginning. We will be back live in effect tomorrow. Like I said, we're looking forward to go ahead and being a part of the Prescott executive offices. That's going to be opening up, and the grand opening is
July 15th at 4. I think 4. Yeah.
July 15th, and he has a carnival going on over there.
We will have a circus here. We'll always have a circus here, but we'll have a carnival that day.
Right on, man. Eric is going to be the man that's going to be putting some things down. Him and his wife Haley. So if you guys want to be a part of that, or if you guys need an office, or you want to just tour it, just let them know. They'll be more than willing. Right now, it's under construction. So until then, just get a hold of Eric for that.
Yeah, it's coming along quickly. So lots of leads. Over the weekend, we had I think 4 or 5 more people interested. And it's just like, wow, this is going to go fast.
Oh, look at that. We have to put TC Carpet Care on blast. Yes, we love you too, my friend. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Love right there. That's love.
Well, San Martin, I know it's early, but I think Facebook broke us because we went from 20 to almost 30 people watching to 2.
Yeah, it happens. But anyways, with that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. I'll see you guys later.